My name is Diane Gerdak. I am a businesswoman. I run a national company, and I was looking for some way to look a little more refreshed and youthful. I had no idea when I started going to OneLife that I was going to end up in an environment that was going to also help me heal on the inside of my body medically as well as aesthetically. And it's just been amazing for me. My girlfriend told me about OneLife and Dr. Winard, and I was impressed when I first met him and his team, but it really impressed me that he was working in a hospital environment. He's an MD, and that he has all this experience with giving people medicine in the hospital all the time. And that's not what he's about. He's not about giving people medicine. He's about getting them off the medication and making sure that if they have any allergies or any sensitivities, it brings it out. Well, I just want to say this. I am so blessed to have met Dr. Winard and gone under his care, because for the past 2 years, I have only improved aesthetically, physically, mentally. Seriously.
So, like you mentioned, you kind of started on the aesthetic side of our practice and kind of didn't even know. I think you were one of our very first patients, kind of getting started. Mm-hmm. So, how did you make that transition from aesthetics to learning about our health and wellness side, and how did your first health consultation go?
I read the brochure and I started thinking about it, and I did have a general practitioner, which I still have a general practitioner, and I thought to myself, you know, I've gone through so much. I had cancer and I had COVID, and I had, all these physical issues, medical issues. And it just seemed like I couldn't get an answer from anybody. What vitamins should I take? What I shouldn't eat, what allergies I had. And there's really no one doctor that could pull it all together until I met Dr. Winard. And then my first consultation, he wanted to talk about, okay, so medically, what's happened to you? And I've got like 8 different things between thyroid and diabetes and cancer and, COVID and everything. And it's like, you're a walking miracle, But I keep stepping forward, going through the hoops, trying my best. And as a resourceful person, I said, I'm going to find a solution here. And Dr. Winard, it just clicked with him. And then I started listening to his recommendations on vitamins and what I should eat and how I would be a healthy person if I just cleaned some things up. And right away, the first year, of course, I'm pleased aesthetically because he's done so much, tweaking things and very conservative. So you can't really notice it unless I tell you things, except for my chin. You really, wow, my chin's completely different. But the medical portion of it has changed my life. I go to my cardiologist and my oncologist, my endocrinologist, I said, and they're all like, you're so much healthier than you were 2 years ago. What are you doing? So everybody I know hears about Dr. Winard now because of that.
And so when you got your care plan after your initial consultation, what are some of the things that it included? And, how quickly did you start to notice changes to how you were feeling?
Well, I noticed that I had allergies to things. In the care plan, it talked about I was allergic to eggs and I had a gluten allergy. I never knew these things. There's not a doctor to tell you these things. And I also started on the vitamin program, and I noticed my hair started growing because with the cancer, I didn't have much hair. So I guess I would say after the first 3 months is when I really started noticing improvement in my body, and then I just kept going with it. And now we're 2 years later, and my nails grow, my hair grows, my skin's better. The products that Dr. Winard carries, he uses them on himself. We talk about that all the time. So he only has the best of the best. And my skin has improved so much better, so much over the past 2 years too.
And after your, first consultation and your continued care at OneLife, how did you feel about the patient care team? And did you feel like we were easy to get in contact with and there for you throughout your plan?
That's a great question. You are so responsive to everything. If you're on the phone, you call me back. If I come in, I have any questions. If you don't know the answer, you're going to find out the answer. I just feel like I'm in this family now. I'm embraced by OneLife Health Performance. I just love this place. And Dr. Renard and you, Tiffany, you guys are the best.